LCR Honda rider Johann Zarco is facing what is shaping up to be an exceptionally lengthy and grueling recovery period away from the Premier class following a severe left leg injury sustained during a chaotic Catalan Grand Prix weekend. The experienced French rider underwent a comprehensive medical evaluation by the world-renowned knee specialist Dr. Bertrand Sonnery-Cote in the Centre Orthopedique Santé in Lyon, confirming that invasive surgery is absolutely necessary, though the actual procedure cannot be scheduled for at least a few weeks. The devastating injury occurred during a highly controversial second race restart on Sunday at Barcelona, where Zarco lost control and violently collided with the factory machines of Francesco Bagnaia and Luca Marini, resulting in his left leg becoming hopelessly trapped between the spinning rear wheel and the upper bodywork of Bagnaia's factory Ducati. Emergency medical examinations conducted that evening revealed extensive structural damage to the joint, including severe tears to both the anterior and posterior cruciate ligaments, a compromised medial meniscus, and a small fracture at the bottom of his left fibula near the ankle. After flying directly back to France, Zarco's consultation with Dr. Sonnery-Cote, an orthopedic titan famous for treating elite professional athletes and world-class footballers, concluded that the initial trauma, swelling, and secondary bone injuries must be allowed to subside for a fortnight before doctors can safely operate on the delicate ligament structure. A formal statement released by the Castrol Honda LCR team emphasized that a definitive timeline for his racing return will only be established after successful surgery, leaving the squad to offer full support while they prepare for an extended period without their star rider. This medical crisis is part of a much larger wave of casualties emerging from a brutal Catalan Grand Prix that has left a significant portion of the MotoGP grid seeking urgent medical interventions. Alex Marquez is currently awaiting secondary evaluations to determine if surgery is required to stabilize a slightly fractured C7 vertebra sustained in a frightening independent collision with Pedro Acosta, a severe injury that comes immediately after Marquez underwent successful surgery on a broken collarbone on Monday. Meanwhile, Trackhouse race winner Fabio Di Giannantonio was forced to sit out the crucial Monday post-race test session due to intense residual pain in his left hand after being struck by flying carbon fiber debris from Marquez's destroyed machine.
Reigning multi-time world champion Francesco Bagnaia has been forced to plan extensive medical re-examinations upon his return to Italy after struggling immensely through 23 painful laps during Monday's rain-shortened official test. Bagnaia had already undergone initial x-rays on his left wrist immediately following the terrifying three-way tangle with Johann Zarco and Luca Marini at the Catalan Grand Prix, and although he bravely took the third race restart to salvage a remarkable fifth-place finish on the road, which was later promoted to a crucial third-place podium following track limit penalties for Ogura and Johann, the impact left him suffering from severe dizziness caused by a neck injury. The factory Ducati rider skipped his mandatory post-test media obligations to focus entirely on recovery and physiotherapy, expressing deep concern that something remains structurally wrong inside his wrist ahead of his highly anticipated home race at Mugello on May 31st. This compounding fitness crisis further highlights the sheer physical toll of the current season, which began with Gresini's sophomore Fermin Aldeguer breaking his femur during January training, missing the Thailand opener, and only just returning to the podium in Barcelona, while Bagnaia's own teammate Marc Marquez has been riding through extreme adversity after dislodging a surgical screw in his shoulder alongside breaking his foot during a recent sprint race crash at Le Mans.